Edugence is Plano ISD's data management system. You can access Edugence by going directly to the URL, which is pisd.edugence.com, and Chrome is the preferred browser. You can also access Edugence by logging into your web desk and clicking on the Edugence icon. Your username and password for Edugence are the same as your district network username and password. Please note that Edugence will not load all reports if there is a pop-up blocker installed on your device. So make sure to turn off any pop-up blockers when accessing Edugence. There are two different levels of access to Edugence. Teacher-only access, which gives you the ability to see only students rostered to you in Teams or Pinnacle, or campus-wide access, giving you access to all students enrolled on your campus. By default, anyone with the title of teacher has access to only students who are rostered to them in Pinnacle or in Teams. If you are a special ed teacher, not all of your students are rostered to you in Pinnacle or Teams, so you will need full campus access. Typically, team leaders are given full campus access at the discretion of their administrators. Specialists, counselors, principals, assistant principals, and interns are all given full campus access to the campus that they are assigned to. If you have teacher-only access and you need full campus access, that request needs to come from the administrator on your campus. If for any reason you have difficulty logging into Edugence, please contact the Assessment, Research, and Program Evaluation Department, and we can help you with that. Your opening screen in Edugence is your dashboard. You will see many pieces of information here about enrollment, attendance, discipline, behavior, and student scores as well. You can dig into each of these dashboard pieces to be able to find out more information about your students. Depending on your level of access to Edugence, you'll be able to see different pieces of information on your dashboard. In order to find out more about specific students or about groups of students, one of the ways that you can access this information is by going to the Student Search feature on the left-hand tab. Click Students. You may need to scroll a bit to find where it says Students. And you'll see a search screen. You can search for a student by their ID, by their first name, or by their last name. Only choose one of those options. If you try to search by first name and last name, or first name, last name, and ID, it will not pull the information you're looking for. So only search by one of those search criteria. Note that this is a test environment, so these are not actual Plano ISD students. Once you click the green button, you will see a list of all of the students who fit your search criteria. You can also search for students by program. If, for example, I am looking for a list of my English learners for TELPAS, then I can search by LEP and choose a campus. And I'll be able to search for all of the students that meet the LEP criteria on a particular campus. Once you have a list of the students that you're looking for, you can export this list of students to Excel to be able to use that information offline. To find out more information about a particular student, you can click on their name, and this will take you to that student's profile. The student profile in Edugence is what is uploaded to Parent Portal. This is the information that parents can access from home. Here you will see a dashboard with an overall view of that particular student. You see a tab with their current student schedule and their previous schedule. There is a tab for notes where you can add notes about a student, but please be aware that all of these notes are visible to parents through Parent Portal. In some grades and courses, you will be able to see their classroom grades. There's information about attendance and discipline. Information about state assessments such as TELPAS and STAR is here. Under Other Assessment, you will see the MAP probability ranges. These MAP probability ranges show all of the MAP scores a student has taken in our district and shows you where those MAP scores sit in relationship to an expectation. This report is what teachers are expected to use when conferencing with parents about MAP. Below the MAP scores, you will see COGAT scores for that student. If a student is in the upper grades, you will see district assessment information. There's information about accommodations. If the student is a Tier 2 or Tier 3 student, a summary of their documentation is here. There's college readiness information for students who've taken PSAT, SAT, ACT, AP courses, or have any TSIA credit. There's information about dyslexia for students who are identified with dyslexia. And there's a tab for documents where you can upload and attach a document to a student's profile. Note that any documents that are attached to a student's profile stay with that student's profile forever. This is a campus conversation about what documents would be appropriate to attach to a student's profile. You can click on the PDF button to print this to PDF. When conferencing with parents, it is the expectation of the district that you use this student profile to explain MAP scores, STAR scores, and COGAT scores to parents, as this is the same view that they see from home. Going back to our previous tab and our student search, you'll also notice that there is a portal code over on the far right. This portal code takes you to the TEA parent portal, which has more specific information about STAR results and TELPAS. There are many other reports that are available to you in Edugence. To access other reports, in the top right, you will see a 4-box icon that shows different modules of Edugence. What modules you have access to depends on your level of access to Edugence, to the system. You may have reports, interventions, the intervention documentation module, and assessments. Click on reports. When you click on reports, you'll see a list of many more reports that are available to you. For each of these different modules and recommended reports in Edugence, the assessment department has created a screencast video and a guide for you. Please see our Edugence page on the Assessment Research and Program Evaluation website for more information about each of these modules in Edugence.